Hi friends. Okay, I'm done with the flip-flop journal for my granddaughter, great-granddaughter. So I'm going to do a quick flip through of this. I bound it with just a piece of linen, strip of linen. This is the cover. And what I did on the edges is I took a piece of coordinating cardstock and put over the edge. So this is on the other side. Okay, so it wouldn't impede on the picture too much. So we'll just do a quick flip through. I did this journal card. I think maybe you're up a little bit or down a little bit too far. Journal card. That's the altered paper clip I put on here with just a piece of ribbon on the end of it. I just clipped in this cute little bunny picture for her to color. And this journal card on the other side. And I will put in the description box where I got these digitals from. They're so cute. There's 2 different digitals in here. And then I have these free images I got for her to color off of Pinterest. There's another journaling card. I found this in my stash and I just cut it out. It just said birthday girl and it had the right colors. And I glued this big bow up here on top and it made a real cute tuck spot. So I just tucked that up underneath there. And then I put this coloring page in here. And that tuck spot right there. It's so cute. I want to get this in the mail in the morning, so I've been really busy this week. And tomorrow we have locally, we have a barbecue cook-off. It's a national thing. It's through the Kansas City Barbecue Association, and we do it every year. So I was helping to get ready for that, plus working at the church today, and my computer wasn't cooperating, so I just walked off and left it. And when I went back, everything seemed to have come up that was supposed to be there, so I could finish my work this afternoon. Cute, cute pages in here. I just love these. So here's the end of the first signature, and this is what I did on the edge between the 2. Okay, so on this first page of the second signature, I had this bag that I had in my stash. So I made a journal card, and then this is another image that she can color. Those just fit down in there like that. And I put this cute little ladybug on a wobbler. How cute is that? And I had gotten these in Happy Mail from somebody. I'm not sure where they came from. It says, let's have a ladybug picnic. So cute. And then on this page, I made a big pocket out of this image that she can color. And I have some stickers in here. And I threw in some of those bows that she can use to put anywhere she wants to. Some little flowers. So I just put those down in that pocket like that. This is really cute. It says Sweet Memories. Isn't that darling? I just love that. Like I said, I'm going to have to make another one of these journals and put it in my Etsy shop. So this little pocket, if you recall, went over the page, and over here it made it a small pocket. So I made this little tag to go in there. And this page was not part of the digitals, but I thought it went really well. And I had taken a paper like this and put on the edge, and I blended around the edge with Worn Lipstick Distress ink, Distress Oxide, all around the edge on both sides, on the other side too. Well, you'll see it back here. So I put another color page in here in this belly band. Okay. She can draw. I don't know how much she'll actually journal. I mean, she's 9, but I'll tell her it's kind of like a diary. She can write in here. And her mom will help her because her mom has gotten 2 or 3 journals from me. But yeah, so cute. And then here, this also I found on Pinterest, and it's called Build a Bunny. So I cut out the picture so she knows what it looks like. And it says Build a Bunny, and it gives instructions on what to do. And then here are all the pieces that I cut out for her. And so, so I just clipped them together and put them up under this. It's a hidden paper clip here. And that's the hidden paper clip. I don't know if you remember me showing you this. And I have these bee charms. And I just put one of those on there. So cute. Put another coloring page up in there. And here's the other part of that page that I blended around the edges instead of cutting off the white, which I usually do. But I like to do this sometimes too, because it didn't make the page shorter that way. Because then you're cutting off this page also. Okay, so let's see. And then this one is where I ripped around the border. This was a duplicate page that I had, so I ripped around the border, put up here. And then this was part of this page. So when I ripped around him too, and I just put him over here. So cute. And this coloring page I made a pocket out of, and then I made her a tag that she can color with her initial, which I thought was really cute. So I think she'll like that. And then this is the back of the second signature. So I just glued this strip down here. I used my deco edge scissors and then put a piece of lace on top of it. Put one of those bows here, and then there's a card here, birthday card here, which I have to finish writing on. So here's the edge of that signature. It comes over here, and it actually blends in with these, with this. So that worked out really well. Okay, so I had just glued this color page down. So she has lots of pages she can put pictures on. There's that image again. Isn't that cute? She can write on, she can draw, whatever she wants to do. And then this was the page that I made a little flip with a coloring image, and I cut scallops on the edge of this one. And just took my blending brush and went along the edge. And then I glued this one underneath. So cute. We have a baby bunny that's hanging around in our yard. So cute, I love it. We haven't had rabbits around for a long time. We have hawks and, you know, the big birds and stuff around here, and critters like, you know, foxes. Well, I haven't seen any foxes on my property, but there's coyotes and stuff like that. So, you know, rabbits have to be fast, and they are. I love this page. It looks so yummy. Okay, and this is the middle of the middle signature. And I put these two charms that hang down from the bottom. And then I glued these two. Now over here, I don't know if you remember, I had a big black spot on here that my printer made a boo-boo on the paper when it printed. So I covered it up with that. So I just went ahead and put one on this side also. And then over here, I just tore around paper that would blend in with this. Not exactly sure why I used blue, because there's not a lot. There is some blue in this book. So I guess maybe that's why I used it. But anyway. This is so sweet. Now this is a flippy notebook that I made with these pages. These note pages I got off of Pinterest. So cute. And I put 5 of them in here. So this is the bottom one that I glued in. And then there's this one. I was trying to do like a waterfall so you can see part of each one underneath. But this one ended up being the same because I didn't want to cut any of this off or this on top. So then I just bound it with a small piece of cardstock on the top and glued that. First I stapled it across, and then I put this on and then glued it on the back. Okay. And then this is the end of that middle signature, and I made this pocket. Glued this picture in there, and then I made her this beaded pin to go with it and topped it with this ladybug. So I just stuck that down there in the pocket like that. And so when this was glued over the side, it came around to the front and just made a little border on the front here. So let me know what you think. I thought it turned out really cute. I think she's really gonna like it. And yeah, I would have loved to have gotten a book like this when I was 9. So there you go. Let me know what you think. Thanks for stopping by. And please press the like button, and please make me a comment. Okay? And we'll talk to you next time. Bye.